Black Ops 3, the Raygun was the single worst weapon in the entire game. It was the troll weapon out of the box. All right, and welcome back, guys. Season 2 is finally here. With that, we got the Zombies update, which includes the new map, new objectives, new weapons, all that stuff. In this video, we're going to be going over some things you definitely want to avoid on the brand new map and some stuff coming in the near future by Treyarch. The first thing is you definitely want to avoid this sacrifice objective. Right now, not only is it bugged and not going to be giving you proper XP, in my opinion, it's the slowest and just worst objective in the game. I was really excited about this objective when it first came out. It looked like something new, unique. It looked like there was going to be some sort of actual boss to go through, and by boss I mean like, you know, like an HVT style boss, not like an in-game style boss. But all it is you're defending these and the zombies get stronger, and it takes 3 minutes right off the bat compared to all the other objectives, which can be done so much quicker than that. And so yeah, when the game first starts off, you don't want to do this because it is going to slow down the game process. But on top of that, it's actually bugged for weapon XP right now. I saw this from Let's Go to Narnia on Reddit. I'm going to have his post linked below. But yeah, you're getting like 1 XP per kill in this objective, which is a lot lower than every other objective in the game. That would be over, I think, 100,000 kills to max out a weapon. And I know weapon XP is not everything, but if you don't already have all your weapons maxed out, most people want to be making progress for their weapons while playing. And having an entire objective where you're getting a lot of kills because of how long this objective lasts and just not getting much of any weapon XP to reward for it makes it a pretty hard pass for me. Yeah, and right now they just added 2 new weapons, so a lot of people are probably going to be using those and wanting to level those up. So unfortunately, you don't always have an option. Once you've gone to like wave 7 and you've done all the objectives around the map, you are going to be forced to do this if it comes up. But on earlier rounds, when you have the option, this should be your last choice for objective. There's no reason to go on this. There's no extra benefit, and it's all just kind of negatives from this. It probably will eventually get updated, and I know people are going to be like, oh, why would you make a video on this? It's probably going to be updated in the next update. With Vanguard, we really don't know that. When you have massive issues like this, sometimes they can take upwards of 2 to 3 months to get updated, so this might not even be fixed until the next map comes out for Vanguard. We saw that with a lot of issues with Atomic and Dark Aether. None of those issues got fixed until the game had been out for 2.5 months, and there's a lot of other big issues like that that can sometimes just take kind of a back burner and not get updated for a while. So as it stands now, avoid the sacrifice objective. Just don't do this objective. I'll definitely be making a video patch notes when they do fix this, and I'll inform you guys when this mode has been fixed for proper XP rates. But as it stands now, just do any other objective. Yeah, okay, I really wanted to record this next segment using the Raygun. I spent like the last hour and a half trying to get the Raygun, but not only is the Raygun kind of annoying to get because it's rare, out of the chest, I actually have a guide if you want to see the quickest way to get that. This game is actually pretty unstable right now. The first like 3 hours after the update, I was playing doing the Easter egg with no issues, but then I went to start streaming it last night, and I think we crashed 3 times during the stream, and I've had 2 other bugs/issues since we started playing now, and that is another big issue with this update. I have seen a lot of people on all different platforms crashing. I know some people are perfectly fine. Every time I bring up stability issues about a patch, people are like, oh, I haven't crashed once, so it's got to be an issue on your system. Just because you're not getting any crashes on your PlayStation, on your Xbox, on your PC, doesn't mean it's still not an issue. There's a bunch of different things that go into how crashes work on different systems. I know Xbox is having a lot of issues with this new season in general. On my PC, I'm crashing quite often, and I knew a few other people on PlayStation having issues with crashing as well. When crashing issues like this arise, it doesn't affect everyone equally, and just because you've never crashed this season doesn't mean it is not an issue, and it doesn't mean that it's someone else's hardware that's the issue. It could just be different circumstances, different settings, different like there's so many things that go into it. But yes, crashing is definitely a pretty big issue this season. Like 3 times in my stream last night we crashed, and I've already started having issues again today, and I've seen a lot of other posts on that, but that is not the topic of this. There's really nothing you can do about that. There's nothing I can add about the crashes. Just, you know, that's something that's eventually got to get fixed and updated, and that usually happens when a new map comes. But we're talking about the Raygun. They have confirmed, Treyarch on Twitter confirmed, we're planning on increasing the Raygun's effectiveness in an upcoming Vanguard Zombies update. Stay tuned. So do we know when we're getting that update? No. That update could be next week, or it could be a month from now. Usually we get about a Zombies update every month, every other month. So hopefully we get it a little bit sooner. From what it looks like, it seems like they're trying to do updates sooner than what they have been. But yeah, this update, all we know is it is coming soon. And then after that, they add, and for those wondering if you could equip both the wonder weapons at the same time, give it a try. And yes, I've already tried it. You can have the shield and the ray gun, which is kind of weird to add. Pretty much in every zombies game ever, you've been able to equip multiple wonder weapons. The only time that's not been doable is in Cold War with the Ray K and the ray gun. However, that's because there were two different variations of the ray gun. So I'm not sure why that was added, but yes, it is something that can be done. You can equip both the shield and the ray gun. We did it on our Easter egg attempt earlier just to try it out. Nothing special happened. I wondered from their tweet if like something special happened when you did it, because it was kind of weird to point that out. But no, it just, yeah, you can equip both of them at the same time. That's like saying, for you wondering if you can pack-a-punch the ray gun, go ahead, try it in game, see if it works. And yeah, it turns out, yeah, you can pack-a-punch the ray gun. You can't pack-a-punch the wonder weapon shield, though. We try to do that. So yes, the ray gun is going to get a buff, and I've seen a lot of people were complaining about how weak the ray gun is. But if we're being honest, the ray gun in Vanguard really isn't that weak comparatively. This is a better than average ray gun than what we're used to. I feel part of the reason why is so many people are used to Cold War's insanely overpowered ray gun. Cold War's ray gun was really good, but the ray gun in this game is still the best we've seen in a long time. It's way better than the Black Ops 4 ray gun. It's way better than the Black Ops 3 ray gun. So I think part of the reason people are upset that it's so weak is just because Cold War's was so good. But if you compare it to like the last 4 games, it's still better than average. Black Ops 3, the ray gun was the single worst weapon in the entire game. It was the troll weapon out of the box. There was not a single weapon in Black Ops 3 that was worse than the ray gun. Same thing, Black Ops 4, it wasn't as bad, but it was still something you didn't want to get out of the box. You were so much better off with any other weapon. Whereas in Black Ops Cold War, it was the best weapon. Like the ray gun was just kind of top dog. So in this game, is it top dog? No. Honestly, the ray gun gets beaten out by all the rocket launchers. That's why we're using this rocket launcher right now. This rocket launcher is better than the ray gun. And the best part is you don't have to deal with the RNG. You can spawn in with it. You can just use it, pack-a-punch it. No worries about trying to get out of the box or anything like that. Same thing with a lot of the rocket launchers. Most of the explosive weapons in this game beat out the ray gun, and they're out of boxes. But whenever they do eventually end up updating the ray gun, we will go in game, we will test it out, and we will see if the updated ray gun takes the spot as the best weapon in the game. But on top of the rocket launchers, the shotguns are also better, all that stuff. With that, guys, that was just a quick little news update. We talked about the bugs with the sacrifice objective, why you should probably just be skipping the sacrifice objective to begin with. We also talked about the crashing issues that a lot of people are having, and the ray gun and how it is going to be updated soon in Vanguard Zombies. Later today, we are going to have a video showing off how this Easter egg is done right here. There are about 3 or 4 side quests in this game, and I'm going to be making guides on all of them. That's going to be linked in our playlist in the it's going to be linked in a playlist. We're going to play with all the guides for this new map. With that, guys, we're going to wrap this one up. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, especially all the way to the end. And if you left a like or a comment, thank you. Extra special thank you to you. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Oh, hey there. Thank you for watching the entire video. I've got to take this last moment here to give a huge thanks to everyone who became a Twitch sub or a YouTube member, and extra special thanks to those who have taken above and beyond and became an Unlock Plus Plus member on YouTube. We've got the 2x Trader Purple. We've got the most OP Gobblegum ever, Round Robin. We have the hero Arrow Pharaoh, and then we've got the absolute legend Peyton Perkins. Once again, got a huge thanks to all of them for becoming Unlock Plus Plus members here on YouTube.